Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the X Games. Some of you got the $1 trillion bill, and I'm going to tell you what it means. But I want to ask you to please do me a big favor. Hold your applause to the end. Thank you very much. On the back of the $1 trillion bill is the $1 trillion question, and here it is. If you died today, where would you go? Would you go to a place called heaven or a place called hell? Most of you will say you're going to heaven because you're good people. But the Bible says there is no one good, not even one. God has a standard by which He'll judge every one of us by, and that standard is the 10 Commandments. If you break one commandment, that is called sin. So let's find out how you do. I'm going to go through 4 of those commandments, see how you do. 9th commandment, do not lie. Have you ever told a lie, a half-truth, or a bald-faced exaggeration? If you ever lied one time, that makes you a liar. 8th commandment, do not steal. Have you ever stolen anything? Penny, pencil, paper clip, a cookie, even when you were a kid. If so, that makes you a thief. 2 more. Have you ever misused God's name? If you've ever used God's name as a curse word, that's called blasphemy. Think of it like this. We don't use our God's name as a curse word, but we use God's name day in and day out. And He gave us life and breath and everything we have. Last one. 6th commandment, do not murder. How many murderers do we have out there today? Okay, very good. Or no, not very good. I'm sure some of you feel like killing me. Please don't. The Bible says, he who hates his brother is a murderer. If you get angry or hate somebody, the Bible calls that murder. So, listen, if you broke any or all those commandments, God would see you as a liar, as a thief, as a blasphemer, and as a murderer. On Judgment Day, you would be found guilty, and you'd end up in hell forever. The Bible says all liars will have their part in the lake of fire. No thief, no murderer can enter the kingdom of heaven. You stand condemned already. That's really bad news. But I'm not here to give you the bad news. I want to give you some great news. Today, you can make a choice. Today is a day that you can make a choice for heaven. How? Well, this is how you get forgiven. 2,000 years ago, God became a man in the person of Jesus Christ. He was fully God and fully man, suffered and died on a cross for all our sins. If you turn away from your sin today and put your trust in Jesus Christ, God will forgive you and grant you everlasting life. That's great news. For God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son, that whosoever believes in Him will not perish, but have everlasting life. I plead with you today. Today is the day of salvation. There is no other name under heaven given to men by which we must be saved. That name is Jesus. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great